Hi, hello! It's me and Jackie's here. She doesn't know how to get close to the microphone when she talks, but come
I
over.
don't know how to get close to the microphone when I talk.
That worked, that's fine. That works out. Nope, you don't have to get closer if you're gonna yell. It's gonna be too. Stop, Jackie.
I gotta get closer. I'm gonna whisper.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for another deep dive down into the dungeon. The Jin Dungeon. With me, Rufus. Rufus McJunge and Jackie McJane. We're here to play a video game. I think it's really funny when I was talking to one of my coworkers who I think he thinks he's very, very well informed and on top of like everything that's going on, but he's just like, please stop putting your foot all over my freaking cords. It drives me insane.
I never did it with this part.
Anyway, he was talking to me about like how YouTube is like, what he told me is like YouTube is probably going to stop existing because now they're trying to make it, you know, like kid focused. And I was like, that's not what's going on at all. What YouTube was doing was essentially like not following the law, and you have to say whether a video is targeting children. Like it's called the COPA, I think, law, Child Online Protection and Privacy Act or something like that. And you can't make movies or videos like the kids that do toy reviews without saying this is specifically for children, because it's such a different thing when you're making videos that, you know, you expect a profit off of advertising to children, which is really fucked up and creepy. And so and I'm sure other people tend to believe that like what's going on is like YouTube is, by following this law that they're legally required to follow, is actually, hold on, let me see something real quick.
Have you touched my head right here?
Yeah, you like forced me to do it yesterday. No, Jackie, like, oh, wait. I'm in the middle of this game, playing the whole game.
So weird, the whole snipes.
Snives? You gonna go see that new movie, Snives Out? It's about hair. No. Hair today, gone hair tomorrow. Here we go. Mario from Mario Brothers should make a thing called "Here we go." Because that's how he says "Here we go." Because he's Italian. You know, over in Italy, they're all like, "Here we are in Italy." Yeah, that was dumb. But anyway, yeah, he thinks that YouTube is like is becoming like a children's network, which is very far from the reality. Yeah, and he tried to explain how, like, he's like, I wonder what the next YouTube is gonna be now that YouTube is becoming like and I was like, what are you fucking on, man? And he was like, crack cocaine as per usual.
New YouTube is porn tubes.
What? Why would it be that?
That's for adults only.
Shit, we're not gonna flawless this one. Is he gonna jump? Alright, he jumps right back to where he was. Sweet. I at least landed that. Shit. I fucking hate this fight. I'm glad we have an extra blank. But this fight is the longest and most dangerous a first floor fight can be. Jump at me. Yes, thank you. As long as he stays on one of the narrower passages, it seems like it's better. It's not always, though.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to that restaurant where I found this just like chewing out a little bit.
Who? I don't want to talk about it right now. I mean, okay, I'll say one thing. Like, I think she, in knowing this person for as long as she has, and continuing to allow him to enter her life, is being willful in it. Like, and she has been for a long time. Since the first time she told everyone that they were through, and she spent an afternoon listing his faults to me, and she continued to stick with him, she has been in the wrong. Like, you cannot just sit there and say, like, this person's shitty for reason A through X, and then be like, well, I'm going to give him a 33rd chance because, I don't know. Like,
it really brings out the worst in her, for sure.
well, then she needs to do something about that in herself.
She fucking knows it, too.
Man, I can't do anything with that. Well, we'll just keep it. This is better than the other thing. Then we'll go find our exit. I don't know. I really hate that there's this, like... I don't think that it, like, victim blaming is cool or whatever, but there's a certain point after which you're no longer a victim if you're willfully allowing yourself to get in a situation. Like, it's like saying, oh, I was kidnapped, and then I kept hanging out at the same place where I was kidnapped, just waiting for, you know, unmarked vans. Like, she is a huge contributor to her own misery right now, and, like, that's something that she needs to address, and she's not willing to take responsibility for her action. She thinks that it's just Kelly being, or excuse me, this other person being a shithead. Like, that's baby stuff. That's a thing you need to learn in high school, that, like, you cannot blame everyone for your problems. Like, look at what I did to myself, but it's really someone else somehow for some reason. Ooh. I don't know. You know, there's a part of me that feels a little, like, sympathetic that she thinks she needs to be with someone to such a degree that she's willing to be with someone that actually makes her, like, very obviously unhappy. But beyond that, I don't want to hear any of her complaints about the situation that she is making for herself. Like, what does that mean? What does that mean in this situation?
Like his manipulative nature and stuff, but, like, it really is. It's not like she can't escape him, you know?
Right. I mean, she knows these things about him because she's talked to me about him, and we've discussed how bad of just not just bad for her, but how bad of an individual she is, or he is for her. Like, so I don't think that this is, like, some sort of, like, mind game that he's playing with her. She's just... There are some people who would rather be miserable than alone, and it's really fucking pathetic. Like, I know that's a harsh thing to say, but it's really fucking pathetic. I was alone for almost a decade, and it sucked, but I got over it because it was better than being with shitty people. Anytime I, you know, started to be with someone that was, like, worse for me than... Yeah, I did, and guess what I did after I realized how awful that was for me? I stopped it. Like, and this isn't someone going from 10 years of being single to dating someone who is not... my situation was with someone I thought was stupid, not someone I thought was actively destroying me. Like, there's a huge difference. I thought it was just not a good fit for me versus someone who every time he enters her life leaves everything in shambles. Like, that's the difference. I don't know.
When I was talking about that yesterday, I was just like, you have to see a pattern there. Like, how can you look at your life and think that you're doing anything differently if it goes in that complete circle every single time?
I don't know. I just, like, I think there's this... I'm going to say something that you probably on a fundamental level disagree with me about. You might agree with it with with the person we're talking about. But people have a tendency to coddle anyone they feel is like unhappy to a degree that they're actually being harmful to them. And I think that your friend is, anytime things go bad, she seeks out people who are going to discomfort her. So the negative is okay. That bad period she has with them is then very soon after replaced with everyone being concerned for her and everyone being on her side and realizing what a bad guy this person is. Like, every person that like feeds into this recurring story is like making it okay. And it's really shitty of them, whether they realize they're doing it or not. It's really fucking harmful for them to allow this kind of weird codependency. Like, there needs to be someone who tells her she's making a huge fucking mistake on purpose and let her know that it's not fucking okay. Like, she's not gonna get better if every time things go wrong, she then has a crowd of people saying like, you're so strong and brave for making it through this. Like, I don't know. It really disturbs me. Like, the fact that she always tells you about this stuff is just her waiting to get that reassurance, like, that she's not a part of the problem. And it sounds hard.
Tell her she is.
But you tell her she is while you help her paint her house, and you tell her she is while she's, you know, being adored and hung out with as best friends. Like, you're not capable of being harsh with somebody like that, Jackie. You're not capable of, hey Fog, how you doing? Like, it's Fernando biting you on the arm and you being like, ah, ha, 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 ha. Like, you don't have the disciplinarian like mindset, and she needs someone to be a disciplinarian with her. Nice! How was it?
It's just so much like more natural for me to pick up her pieces.
Yeah, that's not helpful though. It's
You need to fucking talk to her.
I need to. The reason I haven't just straight up said this stuff to her is because you guys are friends, and I don't want to make my existence and my opinion become a line in the sand between your friendship. I want you to do it so that, like, it doesn't sound like I'm this rude asshole coming out of nowhere, and then you have to me or her the situation, you know? Like, how was it? Was it a real heck of a game, or was it bad? Because it's like all
What game?
blasphemous.
Oh, nice.
That was some game called Heck.
No, I thought it was adjective.
What word was I using as an adjective? I don't know what you're saying.
I didn't think blasphemous was
Oh,
the name of the
yeah.
game.
Okay, I got it.
Yes, I got scared that I was using that wrong. Oh, I love these words. Sort of a mixed bag. If I sew it together.
I think it's a very small, very new studio, which doesn't mean that bugs are cool or acceptable or beloved or anything like that, but
Loves bugs.
it tends to leave me like a little bit more like understanding. Oh man. All right.
I love you. Just
I love you too,
I
baby.
respect your opinion, and I agree with you, but it is really very natural for me to
I mean, of course
have
it
that
is.
conversation.
Of course it is. And I don't know. I'm not gonna do it for you because it would be harmful. It'd be harmful for your friendship in a way that I think you just getting in a fight with a friend is actually. It's the same as when we get in fights. We always end up better because of them. Like, not saying that you should seek out fights, but if it's something that needs to be said, you need to say it instead of dodging it forever. Like, oh dang.
Fucking therapist, so she has a fucking therapist.
I don't think that therapy is a fake practice in any way. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, therapy, you just need to go run in circles outside. And then who needs a therapist if you ran in circles outside? But there are therapists who their job is to extend therapy to an internal place of healing. Like, and they don't want to be harsh with people because that's how you well, no, that's also how you run the risk of like alienating yourself from your client and then thinking that you're a mean asshole and not wanting to go back. Yeah. But like sometimes people need to have someone be mean and direct to them. Hey Splatoobie, how you doing? He's splatting those bees. All two of them? Alright, remind me to go back in there and get my dang thing. Oh, yeah. Well, that's part of the reason I hate Metroidvanias in general, because I know that backtracking is like, it's the knees pajama, single pajama.
The cat's bee.
The cats want to be. Oregon, that's near where I am.
Hey, that's near where we are.
What are you doing there? Hanging out with a bunch of not Washingtonians? Also known as jerks.
Yeah, anyone not living in Washington is a fucking asshole. Like we say in Washington, I'm walking here.
I'm Washington.
I just came back from Oregon.
Yeah, we know. Ooh, 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 ooh. Excuse me? That's good. I like Oregon. Every time we go to Portland or thereabouts, like,
we have a nice time.
We're like, wow, yippee!
We eat a good snack. We look at a good art.
Yeah, the PAM, the Portland Art Museum, is a national treasure as far as I'm concerned. That is a really good art museum.
Every time we go, we're like, camel and a ding dong.
Not true.
Because we like it so much.
We don't say that. Jackie's fucking lying to you.
We're like, I had a amazing time. Pam day. Well, yeah, but it's cool.
Yeah, it's not.
Remember we went to Cannon Beach?
Yeah, Cannon Beach was
beautiful, but the food sucked.
Cannon Beach was all. I mean, it was still a really nice trip. But like, a city is never representative of a state. That'd be ridiculous. Like, you know.
Like how we went to rural Washington and it was full of racists.
There was a racist or two there. It wasn't full of racists. Jackie's just never had to directly.
A single person isn't representative of the state either.
Jackie's just never had to firsthand deal with racism. A real charm.
Yes, I have.
No, that's okay. Have a good night, Splatterby.
No, not firsthand, I guess.
Ooh, that was really close. Catch you on that flip flop.
Weird to think that I've never been racisted against.
It's not weird. I mean, that should be the normal state of existence, but here we are. Everyone shouldn't have to have had a story when they were the target of racism. That's silly. You to do. Yeah, we turned this thing in. Now we can start using shit weapons again, like I like. You do.
It's weird to think of myself as having the luxury of not being a victim of racism.
I think, and it's kind of repeating what I just said, but like, I think that should be the ideal, not the like, oh my precious little life, I haven't had this experience. Like, you shouldn't have been you shouldn't have had the experience of a genocide aimed at you either. Like,
yeah, not a rape victim.
Yeah, like there's like, there's some things that, like, it's actually okay to not have experienced firsthand, as long as you're empathetic to those who have. Even without having hard evidence or hard, you know, first person understanding.
It's just weird that it's something that's so freaking common and something I'm never going to experience firsthand, really.
I mean, you could. You still got some life left. Someone could be like,
a white person?
Get out of here. Skin. Hand. Yeah, I know. I know a lot of like mothers of mixed kids who are just like, "Hey, this shit sucks." Like, no, like no. Dealing with like racism directly. Before it's just kind of like something that's been in the distance, and then they bring life into the world that's being harassed by
especially like children.
Yeah, and they're like, this is actually like a huge fucking problem. We as a, you know, human race gonna do something about it? And the answer is probably, but slowly. Unfortunately.
I still wanna...
Nah, we're not gonna get... We're gonna adopt or kidnap. Whichever's cheaper. Nah, kidnapping is potential jail time, which is expensive.
When you get caught.
You don't know.
Not if we steal one of the unadopted kids.
And send them the payment. We got it. They're ours. Here's some anonymous payment.
I have a clearance from
Dang, man.
children.
There's some shitty guns I got.
Orphanages are?
Yeah, they're the kids that are in the clearance bin. That's how you should think of them. It's the cast-off kids. Yo, this is bad. These items are bad. And bad for me. Oh, wow, that's actually pretty good. Alright, well.
I was looking at pictures with Ashley earlier. Cats with Down syndrome. Actually very, like, cute, but they're missing...
Ew, fuck! It's like a toad monster. Why'd you make me look at that?
I don't know.
Sayonara Wild Hearts is a game that I think you, with your skill set, would get through a little bit too quickly. Why are people photoshopping their eyes all dumb?
That's what a cat looks like.
Nah, it's Photoshop. You can tell. I can tell, I mean.
So bad.
That's
not real, right?
No. No, it's Photoshop, Becky. Their eyes are flipped around. They're looking in at their nose and they flip the eyes around. Yeah, I think that Sayonara Wild Hearts is a great experience, and it's like, that one might be real. And it's relatively, it's cheap. It's like $10 or whatever. But if you're looking for a game that you're gonna play for a long time, it's probably not. I guess it doesn't matter with you because you crush through them, whether they're challenges or not for the average person. I'm gonna play this game over here and not look at cat pictures on your phone while I'm streaming, okay? Is that okay? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know.
I just have
Wow, cool. Ugly dog. Wonderful. Yes. Hooray. Yip, yip. Skippity. Dip, dip. Yeah, Sayonara Wild Hearts is a game that I would recommend everyone playing because it's not... It's like... It's just such a well done, like, passionately told story without it ever really being, like... It's not a gamer's game, though. It's not something that you're gonna be like... You know... I really, really feel that the gameplay is what I should be on board with for this game. It's meant to be, like... a visual art piece more than a, I don't know. With, like, game elements on top of it.
Oh, I can't look at these anymore.
You shouldn't.
Like, who fucking made this?
I don't want to stop showing me the pictures. Wow, it's a dog with some words on it. You know, people sit online all day coming up with shit like that because they have nothing better to do. He says to his wife, who can't stop looking at the pictures. You're the exact reason.
I'm getting out of this room.
Okay. Your foo-foo. Not your foo-foo. Shoodly-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. What from your backlog did you decide to play instead of Sayonara Wild Harps? Bye. Love you. I think I'm probably gonna end up getting a new friend. Actually, I think I'm gonna probably do that now. I'm good on health. Because if it's like Space Turtle or something and I wait until after the boss, I'm gonna feel like a real heel. Hey, it's the worst one that should be good. And that also is the second thing to decrease my my magnificence or whatever. Increase it, I guess. Second S rank. Or no, red. Red rank. Oh, nice. Yeah, I actually think he gave me a copy of Desert Child because I didn't realize it was on the Humble Bundle. And I need to, like, reverse switch double gift that to someone else, even though I don't really think it's... I don't really think it's much of a game worth unloading onto someone. I hate when someone makes a game that I just don't like, because it makes me feel shitty that I think their hard work is garbage. Like, not that I'm mad at them for making it. I'm sure that it has at least an audience. But man, Desert Child is like... So, okay, so there's two types of games that can be like more style than substance. There's the one where there's style, and the substance is that it doesn't have gamer levels of gameplay, but it still has substance, whether it's like in the, you know, the fascinating way it tells a story or something else. It's just, it's not substance in terms of like it takes good hands to press the buttons right. I don't know. I think the new Humble Bundle just came out, and it has like Street Fighter V on it, which I have on PlayStation, I think, but I never play it because it's on PlayStation, I think. I'll go ahead and do one of them. Not gonna open that yet. I'm too desperate for... I mean, it's rare. If you want to be, like, straight up for real, it's rare that a game has... Oh, God, no. Has both, whether it's a, an indie game or not. They're just I did instead into good hands. I don't know what that means. What? You can say that. Oh, I get it. The thing I was saying earlier. Shit, I didn't give this one ammo, and this is the one that actually needs it. But, yeah, I don't know. There are tons of games out there, AAA games and et cetera, that have great graphics, and the gameplay is just, like, cookie-cutter bullshit. Like, I would always rather play a game that tries something new unsuccessfully than, dang, that sucks, than a game that tries nothing new successfully. Ah, maybe that's not true. But I'd rather support that game. Wouldn't necessarily want to play a game that I think is unsuccessful. Regardless. How do I use this fucking egg to turn into an item? Because I think I've had it for enough floors for it to turn into an S rank item. Whoops, that's not gonna be the other weapon there. Woohoo! That was good. Those dodges right there were good ones. Yeah. I gotcha. I'm throwing up what you're pressing down. Magunum? Whoa! Axe Magnum! Axe body spray? Wicked sister, what's this shit all about? .200 max ammo and a knife on the front end that will block bullets when reloading. Also, hello man boo, how am you? How are you? You know what? I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't. But I did it, and can't nobody stop me. Yuck. Should have destroyed this one too. We'll use these up before we sell them. I wonder what the reference is to Wicked Sister. It says it right there. I'm not going to read it out loud, though, because I don't actually understand it. Whoops. You do. We're not going to the rat because I don't think I had my money right when the rat was going to come. Oh my god, that fucking mouse stole my shit. I mean, my shot. Which one? New one? I mean, as new as a Modern Warfare can be. Yuck, 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 yuck. Modern Warfare, I think the main problem with getting into a Call of Duty game is not only do you have to play a Call of Duty game, sick burn, is that like you have like these 13-year-old Wunderkind that like, you know, have the reflexes of a supercomputer and like the finger dexterity of a goddamn finger computer, like I don't know. part of the reason I don't like competitive games. Because, like, the rare win because everyone else sucked is not excitement enough for me to suffer through the 300 losses because everyone is just better than me. I need to start a fire. Ooh. I don't know, man. I remember when I was like, Fortnite was free, so I was like, let's play this. Everybody likes BRs. Let's play some FR. Fortnite, spelled FR. And I fucking hated how fast hands everybody was. It was called To Build a Fire. Hey, friends, I need you guys to get in there and wallop a little bit. I need a real wallapalooza from you guys. Yo, you can't spawn people that close to me. That's illegal. Wow. Oh yeah, I need to start a... That's funny. I need to start a fire so I can drop this egg inside of it. Let me look up the egg. Oh, no, I don't need to drop it in the fire. Dropping it in the fire turns it into that lizard boy. I need to just do this and shoot it. Yeah. Hey. Okay. I probably should have used a gun that I didn't care about the ammo for. Glad I looked that up. So it was based on the number of floors you've been in since you got it. Yeah, well, if you don't build, you die, is the rule. Build or die, motherfucker. Build or die. Build or die, or I'll stick a needle in your eye. I'm referencing an actual Puff Daddy quote. Oh, heck yeah! Wah, giving up all my blood. Blood for damage is the best blood, though. The best blood trade. I want the battle standard. I want it. 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 See, that's what I'm saying. That's why I like games against like fast-fingered, hyper-brained children never really feel like a victory for me. They feel like success through attrition. If I can be bored for longer than someone else can be bored, then I'll have a moment in the sun. Because it's usually like, oh, I got 2 kills when it mattered, and everybody else actually had to struggle. Thank you. Dang it, you sack of shit. Yeah, dude. That's called the opposite of a video game to me, though. That's what mobile games are, when they pay you, when you get a game so that you can wait. Wait. This is the sound the crosswalk makes in certain places. Oh, cool. It's nothing. Where's the other item? Oh, Dios mío. Yeah, let's just burn through all of our money. We got another sales creep somewhere. Right? You never played Fortnite? It goes like this. And then you say, it says, oh, you've been splattered or whatever. Wait. Yeah, that's what the ones in Kansas City always sound like. And there's some that go like, the crosswalk is now clear or something. I can't actually remember it. It's been 3 years. I don't remember what it said. Huh. Hi, bakaaaaaaaaaaaa 12. How are you? Were you really scared when you came over here? Someone pop up behind you? Because I understand that fear. I too understand fear. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, charm the big boy. What's that face called? What's that face emote? What do they call them? They don't call it. They're not called emotes. Are they called emotes on Twitch? Man, I don't know what I'm doing. Or are they called emojis? What's that face called? Let me just hover for a second. LUL. What does that mean? Lying under a lake? Is that a picture of a man drowning? What a horrible thing to have popularized. Their final moments on this earth. Sloppy and wet. And everyone's like, perfect for Twitch. Lube up Leroy. That's nasty. You gotta lube up before you slide into those DMs. I'm good. Just playing this old game that I heard about one day. Pretty new to it. Someone told me to try it out, and I was like, okay. Seems easy though. You just gotta shoot all the guys, and they're not even there anymore. Who cares about them? Yo, dude, this is rude. This whole thing is rude. Don't touch Willie. Good advice. Yeah, he did, and then he fell on the superintendent. Or she did. And then he fell on the superintendent. There was... Someone put something up into the pipes. I can't remember what. Was that the episode where Principal Skinner got fired? Man, that's what I need to watch. I need to keep watching The Simpsons with Jackie, because she really likes it, and she didn't grow up watching it, so it's all fresh to her, and her joy is like, it's like pure soul food to me. We're only on season, I think we might have just hit season 4. So we're still in the golden age. We haven't gotten to the nightmare hell zone of season 12 through whatever number they're on now. Yeah, I'm having a hard time remembering the rest of that episode. But I definitely know that happens early on. It's in, like, so the old Simpsons episodes always had, like, a preamble. And then it veered way off in the other direction. There's a cool structure in it where it tells a story that has rising action, and then instead of continuing with the rising action of that story, it kind of takes a sharp turn in another direction. And you can see, like, in seasons, I think 3 through 7 are, like, my favorite seasons of The Simpsons. And you can see that pretty consistently in those episodes where it starts off talking about one thing, and then it veers so, like, breakneck in a different direction that it's, like, it actually, like, kind of catches you completely off guard, even on multiple watches. So it's sometimes hard to remember what happened in an early episode and how you got to where you are later on, you know? There we go. There we go! Holy junkin'. Grease me up wood. Yeah, that sounds Willy-like. Alright, so which one? You know what? I'm actually gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until we finish this boss to see which one I'm gonna take. It's the fucking High King. So, oh, it's the Door Lord. How about that? I'm definitely gonna get hit by this bunghole. Unless I get some pretty spot-on blanks from my friends. God, I hate that move. I don't know how to deal with it. Look at how weird it is. There's nothing like that. There's no trailing laser like that at any other point in the game. Ugh, you motherfucker. He's so fast with his fucking lasers. God. You got a Twitch Prime account? I fucking hate the shit fucking Door Lord. He's such a butthole. He's such a butthole. Sorry for all the cussing. This is a cuss word rich stream. I say the F word a lot because I get hit in a video game, which is bullshit. Oh, fucking lasers popping out of nowhere like daisies. I don't even think my little buddies had time to react to that one. Well, we're not going to the RNG. We're just gonna drop, I think. Do a quick secret scout. It's be south if it's anywhere here. Snot. And then we're gone. Yeah, this game's awesome. I'm glad that there's new people playing it. Every time it pops up on like a Humble Bundle or a Twitch Prime or a whatever, I'm just like, bring them on. Bring on all those fresh-faced babies learning the ropes. Or, you know, it comes out on the Switch or it has an expansion or whatever, DLC. Spice. Don't bring spice into this. Spice is dirty nasty in this game. I'm one of the few people that play this game and doesn't go hardcore crazy into the spice consumption. Whoa, that was close. I would love, like, just a single ammo-let. Wait a second. Wait a second. Why am I'm supposed to be using my... I'm gonna get hit. Ugh! Ugh! What are you playing on? What system? Are you PCing it? Are you switching PS4 or Xbox One? It doesn't make a difference, but this is on PC. That's the only reason that this aspect ratio is what it is, what it jizz. Xbox, neat. I think everything is synced up on all the versions. So, well, that was an incredible shop right there. I'm not even gonna wait to see if there's another shop. I'm getting broccoli and I'm getting stout bullets. Like, you can't stop me. And 33% damage increase is too good. Well, I haven't played Streets of Rogue, FTL, or Slay the Spire, or I haven't played any of them besides Gungeon and Isaac. I still think his ratings were pretty good. I'm gonna get Hades now that it's on Steam, but I haven't done it yet. I really like Supergiant or whatever. I don't know if I played anything else that's on his list besides... Wait, no. Rogue Legacy. I have Slay the Spire. I just... Card games. Also, it's one that I feel like I'm avoiding because I know I'm going to get sucked in. Like, I know that I'm going to get sucked in. So I'm probably going to get it on Switch, where I can kind of do like I did with Isaac, where I don't play it too much initially, and then at some point I suddenly end up checking and I have, you know, 1,000 hours played on it. But I'm still going to hold off for the time being. Wait, didn't I buy the brick of cash? Yeah, I shouldn't be checking for secrets. Just have those secrets be walking right over to me. How far have you gotten in this game? Bakaaaaaaaaaaaa? 12. Oh, okay. Wait, okay, so he did Dead Cells. Rogue Legacy, Dead Cells, Isaac, Gungeon. I played Nuclear Throne, but not enough to count it. I guess I can use this finger. Into the Breach is a roguelite? I didn't realize that. Turn-based strategy game. Roguelite. That's cool. War Chamber. So I'm farther than you've seen currently. Well, spoiler alert. I'm going to do all the other stuff at the end of this game. I mean, I guess it's spoilers what I'm currently doing and also future stuff. So I don't know how to... I don't know if I need to give an alert for that. Probably. Yo, dude, be dead. Thank you. I mean, yeah, I haven't played the game, so I don't really even know. But yeah, Hades, I really want to play. Children of Morta seems really cool, but it also doesn't seem like a roguelite because it's a singular game. Maybe if you die, some stuff retains and some stuff changes, but I didn't think it was a roguelite in the usual sense of the word. But maybe just trying to pad out the list a little bit because there aren't a ton. Boom, 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 boom. What? Hey, thanks for the follow. Whoops. I just like stood next to a dude. I don't think he's played Wizard of Legend. But yeah, I agreed with a shitload of his reasoning, honestly. I thought that Dead Cells was a game that, like... It's a game that... It started off being something that I enjoyed and then turned into something that I wasn't, so... I would put it kind of lower. an incredible battle system, but like no staying power for me. And I ended up like just not even really feeling it, you know, by the end, which kind of sucks because I think it had a ton of potential. It had the potential to be one of my favorite... Oh my god, I hate this fucking gun. One of my favorite roguelikes, just because of how great the combat was. But then it just like fell off. I don't know. I don't know if he's played Wizard of Legend, but I've never seen him have played it. Oh, cool. The empty one gets a... Hail Satan. Hail Satan. Hail Satan. They've changed that game so many times. And it's like, what game am I playing? Am I playing the game that I played, or am I playing some other game? Because it feels like I'm playing some other game. Like, I get that they wanted to make the thing feel more balanced or less, you know, less masterable in the way that it had been, but it made it so that everything that I put, all of the meta game stuff that I put towards it was just worthless. So I lost a lot of progress, and I basically had to 100% change my approach. Not 50% change my approach. I had to 100% change my approach to the game, which meant, as far as like a game goes, that's, I mean, not literally 100%, because I still press the same buttons to attack and stuff, but like, I just really wished that I could have said stop at this one, at this version, and don't fucking change my shit. I don't know, it felt lame the way that it changed. And I know that they are still releasing content for it, which means that I'm never gonna own the version of the game that I want. It's gonna get maybe better, but it's still gonna keep moving away from it. I don't know. I had issues with the whole malleability of a thing that I bought. Well, he's also made of a gun. I think he's made out of bullets, too. His nose is a gun. Well, let's get some ammo for this bad boy right here. Oh, scoot. A scoot on. Right. That's what I'm saying. It could be improved. It could be better, but it's kind of a problem I have with this the current nature of video games as being, I bought something on this day, and the developers can say that's not the game we want it to be. Here, now you play this game. You know? Like, I don't think they're wrong for improving upon stuff, and that's what all the further content did for Gungeon and Isaac and stuff. Like, I mean, I kind of have a problem with Isaac. I feel like the new content they add to Isaac often turns it into a more bloated experience and a less streamlined one, which I don't think that Isaac is necessarily harder for it. I just think it's more, like, sloppy, and it doesn't feel like you have the same sort of agency of choice. Yeah, because the content they add is just like goofball shit. Like the eyeball tiers. The eyeball tiers in 95% of applications suck and are worse than not having them. But they take up an item slot, and it's just like, why the fuck? Why am I required to interact with these tiers if I want new content? I don't know. It's just like, something about it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Yeah, that's wins all the way through the entire Gungeon without a loss, which includes this you know, optional final floor that I'm on currently. Whoa! How did I not get hit there? That was weird. Well, this is a dumb room to use that on. I think I kind of decided that I was going to use it before I actually knew what the room was like. I was being facetious earlier when I said I'm new to the game. I've been playing it since April 5th, 2016 when it was released. I only remember that because it is my human birthday. Who? Roho subscribing 4 months in a freaking row. What the heck? Oh, fuck you, Fogmanatic. How dare you bring up that dreaded memory? Oh my god, the amount of tension I felt crawling all the way through bullet hell, slow dying over and over. Oh lord, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Ugh. Makes me angry. I don't think we're gonna flawless the Lich on this one. I think I have too much nonsense flapping around. How's Georgia? Georgia, right? How is it? Can you tell everyone I said hello like I asked you to? Ooh, a blank. Ow, ow, my hand. He told them all, thank you. I appreciate that. Whoop, whoop. Ha, that guy didn't even hit me. Holy shit. You building some sort of Minecraft house? I don't know. I never played Minecraft. Get out of here. This room. I gotta stop being a Minecraft poser. Alright, so we're gonna do something weird. I know I don't usually approve of this gun, but we're gonna use it for a little bit because we have Ice Cube. And it should charge faster because of Ice Cube. Yep. Wow, it charges really quick. Man, that charges super fast. I don't know what to use on this second fight. Fight. Try to use my... Does the owl block bullets? I think he does. Yeah, dude, you're an OG in the Minecraft community. Yo, where's my bird? Oh, slow-ass bird. Okay, that worked, though. Get over here. Block him. Thank you. It was like a freaking revolution. I didn't play it. But I remember people talking about Minecraft like it was made of gold. Where's the thing? Yo, that was a beautiful blank there that you did there, buddy bucko. Dang it. Fuck that one up. He's dead, though. Ooh! I was wrong about not Lich flawlessing because I did indeed Lich flawless. Kapow. It's really funny dancing around because when I look up at the camera and I'm in this little tiny box, it makes so much sense. But in reality, I'm in this big fucking wide open room and I look like a goddamn idiot. That was a good run. That puts us at 2, 5, 6. We're more than halfway to 420. 1,